Monday, we told you that Oakland, the NAACP, is urging city officials to declare a state of emergency. Community members are growing more and more concerned, many saying that crime has gotten out of control and that the city is not doing enough to stop it. Things did get heated at a town hall last week. Here's part of that.
I see individuals who are hurting. I see individuals who are struggling and need a different outlet.
Some people in Oakland say they are afraid to leave their homes, go to work, or enjoy the outdoors because the violence and the crime is so concerning. I want to bring in Vanessa Russell now, chair of the Oakland Violence Prevention Coalition. Thank you for being with us. Can you just start by painting a picture? What types of crimes are we talking about? How bad has it gotten in your community?
Yeah, so there's been just a wide range of violence that has been happening at a much higher rate, ranging from gun violence to domestic violence. In fact, many of our domestic violence situations are turning into homicides at a higher rate than we've seen in the past. We have more missing children. Just earlier this year, a group of 27 nonprofits came together to declare our own state of emergency in the city of Oakland because girls were being taken from Lake Merritt, from Trestle Glen, from attempted kidnapping on buses. And now we are seeing an increase in carjackings and car theft and robberies, armed and unarmed. And so, you know, there's a variety of violent acts that are happening, and it's very much aligned with the need for more resource, the need for more housing, the need for more food, and most importantly, for stabilized family units that can care for their children. And so there's just some major challenges that are going on that we've been highlighting as Violence Prevention Coalition and working closely with the city to resolve.
And what are some of the obstacles, Vanessa, in accessing those types of resources that are so desperately needed? What are the hurdles that you all are finding that you have to overcome in order to put these systems in place?
Well, let's take, for example, the car thefts. There's been over 8,000 car thefts this year. And, you know, we might be asking ourselves, well, who is doing these thefts? And believe it or not, it's teenagers, it's young people. And you start to ask yourself, well, what's driving them to do this? And many of those young people, as I've spoken with some folks over in victim advocacy and in Oakland Police Department and in the city, many of those young people have already been diverted and they're continuing to do those crimes. And so we have to have a system that is certainly focused on restorative justice and says, you know, has this person been diverted? Has this person been resourced? Does this person have stable housing? Have they been given clinical services? Is there food scarcity going on in this person's home? Because when you're hungry, when you don't have food, when you don't have housing, when you don't have parents, that can, certainly contribute to you being angry and violent. But if all of those things are in place and you're continuing to commit crimes, then there has to be accountability, and that's the only thing left to do. And so I think we're kind of not looking at the full spectrum of things that need to happen in order to keep peace in the community. And it starts with intervention and prevention, with the resources that people need to live safe and safe and fulfilling lives. And once we've given all of those types of resources, then the next step is to say, you know what, we can't allow you to continue in this behavior, and we have to hold you accountable, and hopefully put you in a situation where if you are in jail, you are learning some new skills, you are learning to think differently and reframe some of your thoughts and your anger and redirect some of that in a positive direction. And so I think we're having a real hard time kind of grappling with how do we balance restorative justice with accountability and safety? And we've got to get a better handle on it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.